Anyway, I wrote a editorial last night on Substack regarding moral injury and some of the PTSD that we're all suffering. I know doctors that have thrown in the towel. I know nurses that have thrown in the towel. I know surgeons that have thrown in the towel, all because of this pandemic that I guess research is showing was in fact a pandemic. I mean, Anthony Fauci and them are on record as saying they were going to blow the system up with the new virus, and miraculously they had a little shot waiting on everybody, and miraculously the government paid for it. What was not miraculous though was the mandates. All of that was crimes, or are crimes against humanity, breaking the Nuremberg Code, proper informed consent, and things of that nature. And they hurt a lot of innocent people, and that is what is painful as a nurse to witness, because we're there to help people, not hurt people. And they've hurt a lot of people. A lot of people have stroked out. A lot of people have died from myocarditis. My friend Nora, she got a diagnosis of COVID-19 after being vaccinated against COVID-19, and she called me begging me to come get her out of the ICU at Vanderbilt. And I think about that every day. I mean, it haunts me. Her husband and she, I met when he had his heart surgery, and we set off on a friendship. They let me hunt on their farm, and she was just as sweet as could be. She ran the senior center down there. Good Christian woman, church going, salt of the earth. And I tried to warn him, and Bill cried to me, "Those shots ain't worth a damn." And it's sad. I don't know if anybody's going to be held accountable. It doesn't seem that way. You've got the investors in the United States that loan the government the money for Medicare and Medicaid to supposedly take care of the elderly and the infirm. And those same families are heavily invested in big pharma and all of that. So it's a round robin of profit. And they gamed the system. This was racketeering 101. This was conspiracy, definitely. And it's all there. It's all papered. There's a paper trail. Rand Paul has turned Fauci over to the Justice Department for lying to Congress. But the only people that go to jail for lying to Congress or are prosecuted are people like Barry Bonds, who were taking steroids for baseball. And it's just such a system. It's such a racket. From alcohol to marijuana to narcotics. I mean, it's just, when you study it all, you realize that we have the best democracy money can buy. And I wrote an editorial the other day regarding the school board in Tennessee being the last state of the union to legalize medicinal cannabis, medical marijuana, whatever you want to call it. And it will be the last state of the union. It's because we have Healthcare Corporation of America here and Core Civic, which was Correctional Corporation of America. So the two big corporations. One makes money on jailing people for medicinal marijuana, and the other one makes money on slinging dope like a street vendor. I mean, Tennessee is second only to West Virginia for narcotics abuse and overdose. These hillbillies are high on everything, including Jack Daniels. And, as a clinician, I've never admitted anybody to the hospital for marijuana, ever. Alcohol all day long, tobacco all day long, narcotics, benzodiazepines. I've seen drug addicts rip the sharps container off a wall, digging in a sharps container looking for their next hit. That's how bad it is, y'all. I've seen these kids need heart surgery after shooting up dope and getting vegetation on their heart valves, and then to pull their PICC lines, go back on the street, shoot more dope, and die. And it's demoralizing. It's moral injury is real. Anyway, I'm going to finish up my walk. Peace and love.